Lee Yong was born on July 5, 1988, in Gwangju, South Korea. Growing up in a city where sports played a major role in the community, Lee developed a passion for baseball at an early age. His father, a baseball fan, often took him to local games, where Lee was inspired by the athleticism and excitement of the sport. It was during these early years that Lee first began to dream of becoming a professional baseball player. Lee's talent in baseball became apparent during his time at Gwangju High School, one of South Korea's top institutions for baseball. His athletic ability and passion for the game made him a standout player. At Gwangju Jail, Lee played as an outfielder, and it quickly became clear that his skills were far beyond that of his peers. His speed, agility, and ability to make contact with the ball impressed coaches and scouts alike, making him a top prospect for professional teams. By the time he graduated in 2006, Lee was already being considered one of the most promising young players in South Korea. His success in high school baseball earned him numerous accolades and the attention of top teams in the Korean Baseball Organization, KBO. It was clear that Lee had the potential to make an impact in the professional world of baseball, and his journey to the KBO was just beginning. Entry into professional baseball. Lee Yong entered the professional ranks of South Korean baseball when he was selected by the Doosan Bears in the first round of the 2006 KBO draft. Joining the Doosan Bears marked the beginning of his professional career, and he was eager to prove himself at the highest level. As a young prospect, Lee faced the usual challenges of adjusting to professional baseball, but his raw talent and determination soon made him a fixture in the Bears lineup. His debut season in 2007 was an exciting start to his career. Although Lee did not immediately become a star, he quickly proved his worth as a valuable contributor to the team. His speed on the bases, solid defense, and ability to get on base made him an important part of the Bears roster. Throughout his early years in the KBO, Lee consistently showed that he had the ability to compete at a high level. His offensive statistics, particularly his batting average, were solid, but it was his speed and base running prowess that stood out. In addition to his offensive contributions, Lee's defense as an outfielder was reliable, further cementing his place in the team. As he continued to develop, Lee became known for his consistency and his ability to perform under pressure. His humble and hard-working attitude earned him respect from teammates and coaches, and it wasn't long before he became a key player for the Doosan Bears. His ability to make an impact on both offense and defense made him an all-around player and one of the team's most important assets. Career peak. Rise to prominence. Lee Yong-kyu's career reached its peak in the 2010s, when he solidified himself as one of the best players in the KBO. By this time, he had become a fixture in the Doosan Bears lineup and was widely regarded as one of the league's top outfielders. His combination of speed, batting ability, and strong defense made him an invaluable asset to his team. In 2010, Lee had one of his most successful seasons, earning his first KBO All-Star selection. He showcased his speed and agility as a base runner, ranking among the league leaders in stolen bases. He also demonstrated his ability to get on base with a solid batting average, proving to be a key contributor at the top of the Bears lineup. Lee's all-around play helped the Doosan Bears secure a KBO championship that year, a moment that would be a highlight of his career. The 2011 season saw Lee continue his upward trajectory as he built on his previous success. His contributions in both offense and defense played a key role in the Doosan Bears' continued dominance in the league. By now, Lee had firmly established himself as one of the KBO's premier outfielders. His ability to consistently hit for average, his speed on the base paths, and his defensive prowess made him a complete player and a fan favorite. Lee's career reached even greater heights in 2013, when he had one of the most impressive years of his career. He posted a career-high batting average and set personal bests in several key offensive categories. He finished the season with a .324 batting average, 10 home runs, and 65 RBIs, showcasing his ability to hit for both power and average. His 44 stolen bases that season further demonstrated his incredible speed and base-running abilities. Lee's performance in 2013 earned him a second KBO All-Star selection, and he became a fixture in the Doosan Bears lineup as one of the league's most reliable and dynamic players. In addition to his offensive contributions, Lee's defense in the outfield remained exceptional. His ability to cover ground, make acrobatic catches, and contribute to the team's defensive success made him one of the top all-around players in the league. Lee's leadership on and off the field, as well as his consistent performances, cemented his place as one of the top athletes in South Korea's top baseball league. Main achievements: KBO All-Star selections, 2010, 2013, 2016. Lee was selected to multiple KBO All-Star games, earning recognition as one of the top players in the league. His consistent performance in both offensive and defensive categories made him a key player for the Doosan Bears. KBO Championship titles, 2015, 2019. Lee played an integral role in helping the Doosan Bears win 2 KBO championships, in 2015 and 2019. His performances in the postseason were crucial to the team's success, and he was known for delivering clutch performances when it mattered most. KBO Stolen Base Leader. Lee was consistently among the league leaders in stolen bases, ranking as one of the top base runners in the KBO. His speed and ability to steal bases were key components of his game, and he became one of the most feared base runners in the league. KBO Batting Title. Lee's success in both power and contact hitting helped him rank among the league leaders in batting average. He consistently finished near the top in several offensive categories, including batting average, RBIs, and home runs. KBO Player of the Year. Lee earned recognition as one of the league's top players multiple times throughout his career. His consistent performances, leadership, and all-around abilities made him a standout athlete in the KBO. International experience. Lee represented South Korea in international competitions, including the World Baseball Classic and Asian Games. His performances on the international stage helped raise the profile of South Korean baseball globally. Final years. Transition and retirement. As with all professional athletes, the final years of Lee Yong-kyu's career were marked by the inevitable decline that comes with aging. Despite facing injuries and a decrease in his overall production, Lee remained a valuable leader and mentor for younger players on the Doosan Bears. His experience and leadership continued to play an important role in the team's success during his later years. In 2020, Lee's final season with the Doosan Bears, he was no longer the dominant force he once was at the plate. His numbers had dropped, and his playing time decreased as the team looked toward developing younger talent. Despite this, Lee remained a respected figure in the clubhouse, offering guidance to his teammates and continuing to play an important role on the field in limited opportunities. After the 2020 season, Lee officially announced his retirement from professional baseball. Although his final years in the KBO were not marked by the same dominance he had shown earlier in his career, his contributions to the Doosan Bears and Korean baseball were undeniable. Lee retired as one of the most successful and respected players in KBO history.